This video was brought to you by Park Candy. Stay tuned until the end of the video to find out how you can win your very own Figment popcorn bucket. No, I'm not kidding.
Just watch.
Disney has shared stories that have touched the hearts and minds of people around the world for nearly 100 years. At Disney parks, experiences, and products, our job is to turn dreams and stories into reality, into something that you can touch, taste, and smell, something you can feel and experience and share with those you love. Disney experiences are magical because they start with great storytelling. They include a quality that is unmatched anywhere in our industry. Of course, they're brought to life by our world-class Disney cast members.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fair to say. Disney's pretty well themed and the cast members are pretty cool. What's Josh D'Amaro playing at here?
And while we're known most for our theme park experiences, we've built an incredible legacy of going beyond the parks, finding new ways to make magic for Disney fans in beautiful locations, both on land and at sea. I'm proud to announce our next Disney experience.
They're doing it. They're finally bringing Journey into Imagination back. The original Journey into Imagination. They're finally bringing it back to Epcot. Do you hear that, Mickey? Do you hear it? They're bringing it back. Oh, I'm so excited. I gotta watch the rest of this video. I gotta know what they're doing to it. Oh, this is so exciting.
Storyliving by Disney. All new Disney branded master planned residential communities designed to be the perfect setting for Disney fans to write the next exciting chapter in their lives. And some neighborhoods will be planned for residents ages 55 and over. Storyliving by Disney allows us to leverage what we do best: world-class service, legendary storytelling, and creativity. Ages 55 and over. Storyliving by Disney allows us to leverage what we do best: world-class service,
like neighborhoods? Like houses?
This exciting new venture will enhance, extend, and strengthen the Disney brand by allowing us to bring the magic of Disney to places you may never have expected.
These vibrant communities will be infused with Disney placemaking. Picture an energetic community with the warmth and charm of a small town and the beauty of a resort.
What?
We're exploring a variety of locations in the U.S. for our Storyliving by Disney communities. And while each site will have core Disney DNA, each will also have a very distinct personality, drawing inspiration from the local landscape, from the history, and the culture. I'm standing here in the community of Rancho Mirage, just outside of Palm Springs, California. And I'm excited to announce that our first Storyliving by Disney community will be located right here, not far from the area where our founder, Walt Disney, once lived.
Okay. Oh, all right. They brought Walt into real estate development. I've seen enough. Okay, so Storyliving by Disney is, according to Wikipedia, a business venture announced by the Walt Disney Company last week on February 16th to collaboratively develop master-planned residential communities that utilize Disney Imagineering and are staffed by Disney cast members. What does all of this mean? What does this mean? I don't know. Are there going to be like Peter Pan themed recreation centers in the neighborhood that only the residents get to go to? Are there going to be like nighttime spectaculars? Or is this just going to be like a very fancy, very highfalutin, high-income neighborhood that just has the Disney name on it, that the workers have the name tags? What is this going to be?
While our Disney Imagineers are contributing to the creative concept for this community and future communities, we're not in this alone. We'll be working with highly respected real estate developers and experienced home builders at each site who contribute their talents and expertise to each community.
So they're not Disney-built houses. These are just built by builders who are already familiar with the area. Well, I guess that is already sort of a marginal improvement over Celebration. Oh, you don't know the Celebration story? Celebration is a Disney-built town located near Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, that was constructed during the Eisner era, the oh-so-infamous Eisner era. In 2016, the Wall Street Journal reported that the Celebration Town Center condominium owners were battling leaky roofs, balconies, and mold spreading in their walls. This is because Disney brought in people from different states to build those apartments and not from Florida. They didn't know how to build apartments for Florida to keep them from leaking all over the place and getting mold everywhere. So when Josh D'Amaro says,
"We're not in this alone. We'll be working with highly respected real estate developers and experienced home builders at each site who contribute their talents and expertise to each community."
It gives me a little bit of comfort, but I am still extremely confused.
Our clubhouse takes inspiration from a modern-day art studio.
with each space celebrating different expressions of art and design. Here's a peek inside of what our lobby space could look like, inspired by a studio gallery. So you can imagine people gathering for a monthly art show, perhaps with pieces from Disney artists or from local residents.
So, okay, Disney Storyliving is Disney developing and imagineering amenities for a neighborhood, like you would go to pick up your mail from a really weird Disney's Contemporary Resort themed mailbox, or you would go swimming or canoeing in this Disney themed lake, but not really Disney themed. It's made by Disney, but it's not like you're at a park. I just can't see who would buy into this, because I'm a Disney adult. I mean, look at my shirt. It's Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I love Disney. I live in a house, but would I live in a Disney house? It doesn't look Disney enough for it to be a Disney house to me. You know, I'm not asking for Mickey Mouse everywhere, all over the walls and all over the neighborhood. I'm not asking for Mickey Mouse everywhere, just recognizably Disney.
On the shores of the lagoon, a professionally managed park is planned to provide beach access and recreational water activities. Through the purchase of a day pass, the public can relax and rejuvenate in this beautiful oasis.
We just wanted a fifth gate, man. So they're going to be selling tickets for the outside general public to come and visit these Storyliving communities to enjoy a day there, much like a mini version of the theme park. What are these going to offer that Walt Disney World or Disneyland don't? And that's all without raising the topic of who is moving into these houses. What is Disney hoping to accomplish here? I think we can trace Disney Storyliving back to one man. That one man, of course, is Bob Chapek. The housing market right now in the US is bananas. It's insane. Houses are barely on the market for longer than, a week or a couple of weeks. Depending on where you live, sometimes it'll be just instantly off the market. Houses are in very high demand, and I think Bob Chapek saw the growing house market and thought Disney can do that. Disney needs to enter the real estate business. And that's what Disney Storyliving is, and that's what he's going for. They're trying to capitalize on the growing housing market.
We can't wait to welcome you to Cotino, our first Storyliving by Disney community. And believe me, we'll have lots more to share with you in the coming weeks, in the coming months, and even the years ahead.
I just don't get it. Who is this for, and why is this for? If you're expecting for this to be some sort of revitalization, the reimagining of Walt Disney's original Epcot idea, I don't think Disney's going to be going quite that far. It's just going to be neighborhoods with Disney branding and cast members working there. It's a weird situation all around. I can't say I'm super excited for that, and I really, really hope that this doesn't take money and planning and the Imagineers' time and focus away from the parks, because they need that more than Cotino does. I'm sorry, it's the truth. I just feel like this is all Disney just sort of getting sidetracked and going where the money is, the housing market, instead of sticking to what they're good at. For now, I mean, if this is a success, then all the more power to Disney, but their track record for neighborhoods in the past isn't the best. Which reminds me, we need to talk about Golden Oak real quick before we move on to the electrical parade. Now, I feel like in order to know and expect what Cotino is going to be like in these Storyliving communities, you have to look at Golden Oak in the Magic Kingdom Resort area at Walt Disney World. Now, the only difference is Golden Oak may be a bit more high-end. I mean, just look at these pictures of the houses. They're essentially palaces, and they go for... oh yeah. But it is pretty cool. I mean, look at this picture. You can live just like that close to the Contemporary, and that's the appeal, I think, of living at Golden Oak. You are within a 2-minute drive, maybe a 1-minute drive, to the parks at any given time. You are there, and I believe your house comes with an annual pass, so it's only $8 million. I mean, you can't pass up a deal like that. That's what I think it comes down to. Golden Oak is extremely expensive, but it has all of these Disney-themed amenities, and you are very, very close to the parks, like closer than most hotels on Walt Disney World property to the Magic Kingdom. That's the bonus. Cotino or Disney Storyliving, it's like Golden Oak, but you're not at Disney, so it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's Cotino and Storyliving. I don't really understand it. That's the title of the video though, so you probably should have known coming into this that it's just gonna be me being confused the whole time, because that's what I do best. Let's talk really quick about stuff coming back to Disneyland. They made an actual huge announcement this morning about all of the dates of the shows that are returning to Disneyland. Disney announced on the Disney Parks blog this morning that on April 22nd, that's 2 months from yesterday exactly, that we will see the return of Disneyland Forever, the fireworks show that was there for the 60th and that everybody loved so much that it just stayed forever until it went away, and now it's back. World of Color over at California Adventure, which feels like it's been like 8 years since I saw it last, so that'll be fun to see again. And my personal favorite, the Main Street Electrical Parade. But this is not your grandma's Main Street Electrical Parade. No, this is going to be new and improved, and sort of an homage to Disney past. Why do I say that? Disney is removing the To Honor America finale at the end of the Main Street Electrical Parade and reverting it back to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the parade to an It's a Small World themed finale, this time featuring some characters from your favorite Disney movies, much like the actual attraction itself. Now, some people will be upset by this, and I understand that, but this is a callback to the original It's a Small World finale of the Main Street Electrical Parade, and I think that's pretty dang cool, a callback to Disney history. And fan favorite that we've seen them trying to bring back, sort of doing some construction for, Fantasmic will return on May 28th. That's a different date than all of those other ones. Something must be going wrong. I don't know why it's taking a little bit longer, but hey, Disney, take as long as you need. We're here for it. I'm ready to see Fantasmic again. Disney World? Well, you're getting some stuff. You're getting Festival of Fantasy back, which is probably the best daytime parade I've ever seen. And of course, trams. So that's good. Fun, even. I like trams. So there you have it. Disney Storyliving, what does it mean? I still don't know. I tried to explain it in this video and I still have zero idea what Storyliving is. A Disney-themed neighborhood that's only kind of Disney themed, that's run by cast members and is going to be very expensive, was my takeaway. So, Disney Storyliving, is it good? Bad? Is it the future of real estate? Or in 10 years, is this just going to be renamed and the Disney branding going to be ripped completely because it was considered a failure by Bob Chapek? Honestly, it could be any of those or all of those. And we have the new Main Street Electrical Parade to look forward to, World of Color, Fantasmic, Disneyland Forever, Festival of Fantasy. It's going to be great, and I'm really excited for, what, the Figment picture? Oh, yeah. I mean, he's just this, like, iconic character from Epcot. You might not have heard of him. Oh, you want to learn more about Figment and Epcot? Well, let a true Epcot fan show you how it's done. We all want these Figment popcorn buckets, right? I mean, we don't want to pay $200 for them, and some of us can't even get to Orlando to purchase one, but what if I told you you could enter for the chance to win one for free? My friends and the sponsors for this video over at parkcandy.com have decided to put on a giveaway, a big giveaway that'll give you a piece of their One Little Spark collection, which you can see here, and that shirt, boy, I can ride Journey into Imagination all day long wearing that thing, and a Figment popcorn bucket. That's right, you don't have to wait 6 hours. You can get one for free. You just go to the link in the description down below and enter the contest. You don't have to buy anything. You just go down there, enter the contest, and maybe you can get your own popcorn bucket. I think it's worth a shot. And if you're not interested in entering the contest or getting a popcorn bucket, that's fine. Park Candy has a bunch of products like the shirt I was wearing in this video. And if you don't like Sleepy Hollow spooky shirts, they have handbags, they have pins, they have phone cases, and they have, most importantly, blankets that look like Spaceship Earth. I mean, how can you pass that up? So there will be 2 links in the description, the one on the top to enter the contest, and the one on the bottom to just visit their website. And make sure to use the code OFFHAND at checkout to get 10% off your entire order and to help the channel out just a little bit. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Thank you to Park Candy for sponsoring this video. Hello everybody, and thank you for watching this very special Diz News video on Disney Storyliving and some of the entertainment options coming back mainly to Disneyland. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you're new around here and want more content like this where I just talk about what Disney needs to improve on. A very, very special thank you to my Patreon supporters. Those are the names that you see scrolling on the left side of the screen right now. They are the ones who help keep this channel going, and without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So if you would like your name added to the fabled list of Patreon supporters, head over to the link in the description down below, and even just $1 a month will get you access to most of the perks. But my beloved gold tier patrons do get a shout out, so a massive, massive thank you to Taylor Chandler, Adam Brizzolara, Jack Fernstermaker, Bobby Welch, Chuck and Michelle Carnes, Mr. Creepypasta, big fan, MW, Jennifer R. Wismeyer, Peter Rial, John Morrow, Timothy Treffinger, Ryan Junk, Caitlin M., Miranda Aguilar, Obi-Wan Kenobi, John Sloan, Joseph Halson, and Matt Zaglin. If I pronounced any of your names incorrectly, please get back to me. You're my gold tier patrons. I want to pronounce them correctly, and I'm bad with names. Be sure to follow me on all of my other social medias. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm at Offhand Disney on all of those places, and sometimes I'll post to them. Sometimes I won't, but it's mostly Twitter. Sometimes TikTok every now and then if I'm feeling like it. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Somehow I'm gonna be able to tie it into Epcot. I mean, I usually do that. Epcot or the Haunted Mansion. It's just, that's kind of my forte. So I'll see you all in that video, and goodbye.